him much good, and that Mother fussed me too much. A day in the mountains will teach him a whole lot more than a week in school, he'd say. But Mother was adamant. She never let me miss a day of it, no matter how much I complained of stomachache or headache. I could never fool Mother. I don't know why I went on bothering even to try. She knew me and my little games far too well. She knew I'd lie shamelessly, invent anything not to have to go into that school playground and line up with the others, not to have to face the four walls of the classroom again, not to have to face the teacher's endless questions, nor the mocking banter of my friends when I made mistakes, which I very often did. So there I'd find myself, day after day, wishing away the hours, gazing out at the mountains and forests where I so longed to be. As soon as school was over each afternoon, I ran straight back home for my bread and honey, and then I was out to play as quick as I could. Not that I didn't like my bread and honey. I adored it. I was always so hungry after school, and besides, Mother baked the best bread in the world, and Father made the best honey too, or rather his bees did. Father was a beekeeper, as well as a bit of a farmer too. We had a little farm, a few goats on the hillside, some pigs and hens in the farmyard, and a couple of cows too, but honey was his main business. He kept dozens of beehives all over the mountain slopes, so there was always plenty of honey. I never tired of it, especially the honeycomb, even though the waxy bits stuck in my teeth afterwards. Much less welcome was the mug of milk that Mother always forced me to drink before she let me go out to play. "Fresh from the cow," she'd say, "good for you." Good for me or not, I hated milk with a passion. But I learnt to swallow it down fast, so fast that I hardly tasted it, knowing that the quicker I got it over with, the sooner I could be up in my beloved mountains again. Sometimes I'd go off with Father, feeding the bees in winter, collecting the honey in summer. I loved that, loved being with him, doing a proper job. But although I never told him so, I much preferred to be on my own. Alone, I could go where I wanted. Alone, my thoughts and dreams could run free. I could sing at the top of my voice. I could soar with the eagles, be wild in the woods with the deer and the boar and bears and the invisible wolves. Alone, I could be myself. Then one afternoon, after school, I was just finishing off my mug of milk when I noticed Mother putting on her coat to go out. "I need to do some shopping, Tomas. Do you want to come with me?" "I hate shopping," I told her. "I know you do, Tomas," she said. "That's why I thought I'd take you down to the library. It'll be something different for you. It's all miserable and wet out there today. You don't want to be running about outside in weather like this." "I do," I told her, but I knew she wasn't listening. "You'll get soaked through, Tomas. You'll catch your death. And anyway, you're always out there clambering around up in those mountains. You want to watch out, you know. You go on like that and you'll grow 4 legs and a pair of horns, and I'll end up with a goat for a son. No, just for once, you can go to the library instead. Don't worry, you won't have to come shopping with me. I'll go off and do the shopping on my own, whilst you go to the library and listen to some stories. Apparently, there's this new librarian lady, and she tells lovely stories. It'll be fun." "It won't be fun," I said. "I hate stories. And anyway, stories aren't lovely. We have them at school." Already I could tell that Mother had made up her mind about this. Already I knew this was another battle I was not going to win. Even so, I was determined to go down fighting. I was still protesting vehemently as she put on my coat. "It'll be good for you, Tomas. Everyone says this new librarian lady is really wonderful. She does it every afternoon, tells stories to any children who want to listen." "But I don't want to listen," I protested. It didn't do me any good. "Well, you won't know that until you've heard her, will you, Tomas?" By now she had me firmly by the hand, and we were out of the house and hurrying down the road in the rain. She wasn't pulling me along exactly, she wouldn't have done that, but I was dragging my feet all I could, making as much of a nuisance.